What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and today we're going to be discussing manual labor being introduced into Construction Simulator. Now, just to start off, I cannot say for sure if this feature will be brought into the coming updates of the game, but based off their official wish list and current plan for the game, I do believe this feature will be brought into upcoming updates. So since the game first released, I've noticed a lot of tools and items that players are not able to use in-game. The first tool I've came across is a push lawnmower. And I know what many of you guys are thinking, that this has nothing to do with construction. However, the fact that they have this tool in-game brings my assumptions that it can be a great addition for manual labor. Let me know what y'all think in the comments. Moving on, we have another tool, which is a pallet jack. Again, this would be cool to be able to use. Even though there is already a forklift, this would be great for manual labor. Going forward, another great tool for manual labor would be the concrete mixers and wheelbarrows, plus being able to set up cones for the construction sites. So being that none of this is confirmed just yet, I'm just giving y'all an idea of what types of tools and machines we might be seeing soon in future updates. And since digging, compacting, and concrete pouring were listed on their wish list, I wouldn't be surprised if shovels and mixers were introduced. Next up, it looks like we have some pieces of wood being chopped up with an axe. It does look very good graphic-wise, but it would be even better if players were able to use the axe and manually chop the wood, or even use a chainsaw. What do y'all think? So yeah, overall, I think all these tools would be a great addition into Construction Simulator, and hopefully even more. We know that the developers are currently working on updates and many players are waiting, so in the meantime, I want to hear your ideas. Let me know what new tools and features y'all would like to see in future updates. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button and stay tuned.